Today we're going to start a project that will show you that you can identify and explain and create a representation of a place that is familiar to you. We're going to make stuff like this. I made my living room, but you can make any room you want or even something outside. I'm going to start with a big piece of paper and I'm going to fold it the long way. And after that, I'm going to open it up and I am going to fold it the other way. So when I unfold it, I will have 4 different sections. Eventually, I'm going to cut part of it, the first part, so the bottom 2 sections are separated, and then we're going to fold it like this to make it 3-dimensional. But we're not going to worry about that now. For now, we're just going to make sure that we have 4 different sections in which we can start to make art in. Now, the 2 walls of my room, the 2 that I can see, are going to be the top 2 rectangles on our piece of paper when I fold it. So I'm going to start making things that are in my apartment. Right now I am drawing my computer and my desk that's on that wall, and I'm going to start to draw other things that are around my apartment. I'm going to start with a pencil, and that's just because I can erase mistakes, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to color with markers after that. You can use whatever art supplies you own or you have. In class, I will probably have markers for you to use, but at home, you might have some different stuff. I'm going to add things that I know that are in my apartment, like doors. I'm going to add different shelves, and I'm going to add pictures on the wall. I could even draw in the pictures if I wanted to. After I have everything sketched out, I'm going to use markers to color it in. It's going to look better that way. Be careful when you do the markers. Craftsmanship does count. And remember, we are only coloring in the top 2 rectangles because those will be the walls of our room or whatever we are building. Remember, you don't have to do a room. If you'd like to do a forest or a zoo or something, just as long as it is someplace that you remember. So you are creating some place that means something to you. Take your time. I'm going to stop using markers and I'm going to switch to pencil and colored pencils for some of the details, so it is okay to change medias during this project. You use what you have at hand, and if you'd like to use something different halfway through, that is okay. So, have fun with this. See if you can remember all the things in some place familiar to you and draw them in for your walls. Because remember, when we're done drawing on the top 2 rectangles of this project, they are going to turn into our walls. In the next step of our project, I'm going to show you how to do that. But right here, we're just decorating the walls. After you're done, what we're going to do is we are going to cut just up through the middle. So I'm just separating the bottom 2 rectangles without cutting through the top 2 rectangles. Maybe you might need an adult if you're home to help with this part. And then we are going to fold them in to make 2 walls. But I'm going to show you that during the next part of this project.